And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think this team can do themselves a massive favour by playing to this guy, Jeremy Doku's strengths. He's a bit of a nightmare for many defenders, and it's because of the fact that while a lot of wingers can be inconsistent, this guy has got some real substance. And initially, yes, he did struggle on making those connections to players in the box. Now, it's all beginning to work out.
Okay, interesting. Out towards the flank. And it's McAllister. Fits! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Over to the left. And he decides to cross it. Too long, and over the line. Doku. Nico Gonzalez. Reinders. O'Reilly. Doku. Reinders. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Gomez. Gravenberg. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Reinders laid out to the left flank. Bernardo Silva, and it's lofted through here. Jones. Jones shifted upfield. Vitz. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Konate. Van Dijk. Jones. And it's played forward. Now it's McAllister. Foden. Soboslai cuts it out. Van Dijk. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Jones aim forwards. That was a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. O'Reilly. Doku. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He's through here. Oh, what a ball! Bernardo Silva. Gravenberg. Jones. Jones, gently done. Ruben Diaz attempts a clearance. Natchez Nunes moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Szoboszlai. Really well manoeuvred. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Spread out to the left. KYRGYZ. Deftly away. And claimed it back swiftly. Konate. Gomez. Now it's Szoboszlai. Ekitike. Nico Gonzalez. Foden shifted upfield. That's tidy. Bernardo Silva. And here's Doku. Now Doku! Ekitike. KYRGYZ. Jones. Jones forwards and with intent. Doku. KYRGYZ. Doku. Proves too strong. Thinks one through. Chips it through. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. He can get that clear. Konate. And it's Gomez. And here's Soboslai. The cross comes in. Ruben Diaz gets it clear. Vince. Out to the left it goes. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. So who's he picking out? He's being urged to shoot. Jones. And the counter is on. Foden. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Foden done delicately. Corner given. Konate clears it away. Bernardo Silva has a goal! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. Gravenberg getting this one clear. Ekitike. Great defending, strong and determined. And Bernardo Silva!
Bernardo Silva made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Calmly anticipates.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks in the midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Could move up a gear here. Doku. He's cut it out. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Konate tries to clear. Gomez. Lofted upfield. Gomez chasing after it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Soboslai. And that has sent him sprawling. Haaland. Gomez, aim forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ruben Diaz. Gonzalez, gently done. And it's played forward. Haaland. Jones. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's McAllister. Soboslai, it's a delicate pass. Jones. Quick ball upfield. Over to the left. Serves up across. Foden. Ruben Diaz, forwards and with intent. Jones, shifted upfield. And that has been cleared. O'Reilly. Maybe goalless, but it has not been out interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drama affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Gomez. Van Dijk. KYRGYZ. Wits. KYRGYZ. Lovely feet. Wits. And the shot's on him. There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
McAllister is offering a wry smile there.
Konate goes short. Bernardo Silva getting this one clear. And it's KYRGYZ. Might be danger here. And here's McAllister. Well, that is asking for trouble. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Guardiola. Aim forwards. Haaland is onto it in a flash. KYRGYZ. Konate, gently done. Gomez. Moved on forwards. Foden. And here's Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo Silva really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Wits! Oh, red, nice interception. Cleared away. Gravenberg herring after the ball here. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Ball's played through, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Gomez looking to hit the byline here. And the keeper beats it away. Bernardo Silva. Oh, easy pickings there. McAllister. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Jones. Well timed, excellent interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Van Dijk played over towards the opposite flank. Great run on the overlap here. Now it's Szoboszlai. Gomez, played in. Bernardo Silva. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Van Dijk laid out to the left flank. Haaland. Ekitike. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's McAllister. And it's Gomez. Succumbs to the pressure. Do have a chance to counter here. Vardiol. Ruben Dias. Out to the right. Oh, can he get onto this? Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Gomez. And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Matheus Nunes. Foden. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Jones. Vitz. Jones forwards and with intent. Reinders. Haaland. Now it's Foden. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. McAllister. And he's picked out the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Doku. O'Reilly. Doku. Gomez wins the duel this time. Jones. Aim forwards. Vardiol makes the interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bernardo Silva. It'll be a throw-in. Bernardo Silva. McAllister. Vardiol can get it clear. Muscular approach does pay off here. Showing good feet. Oh, it's come loose. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's KYRGYZ. That's good play. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. Some mighty effort! O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Diaz, gently done. Jones, shifted upfield. O'Reilly. Ruben Diaz, and it's played forward. Konate gets over and intercepts. Jones forwards and with intent. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Moved on forwards. Vardiol. Ruben Diaz. Vardiol. Reinders. Doku. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nice control. O'Reilly. O'Reilly's cross. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Foden plays it short. Cross goes in there. Overhits and out of play. It's a mighty looking ball that. That has been cut short. Doku. And here's Haaland. Foden played with finesse. Konate tries to clear. And he's there to clear it. Szoboszlai. Gonzalez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ruben Diaz, aim forwards. Foden battling down that right flank. That's really well manoeuvred. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Doku. And it's O'Reilly. Now it's Doku. Gravenberg does really well to win the ball there. Can he spark a counter here? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Foden. And here's Haaland. Doku. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Ekitike. O'Reilly. O'Reilly, gently done. Haaland. Doku. Spread out to the left. Ah, such a clever touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Szoboszlai. Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Doku, and he's managed to get free. And here's Bernardo. Chance, surely! And it's been taken short. So it's going to be another corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Konate forwards and with intent. And now the breakaway. Soboslai. That's very neat. Tries a shot! Clearance is short. And it's Jones. Szoboszlai goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Foden making good progress on the right-hand side. Haaland, he's gone backward here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Wirtz. Oh, can he get onto this? O'Reilly. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Moved on forwards. And it's Reinders. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. So neither side has yet broken through. Nico Gonzalez. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gravenberg shifted upfield. Ruben Dias, aim forwards. Matheus Nunes. Haaland chasing after it. Konate. McAllister. Van Dijk.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been...
Haaland! Oh, that's fabulous!
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum. Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's really well manoeuvred. And they win it back again. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And here's the chance to counter. Tries a measured ball. That's the keeper's ball. Vitz. Jones. Oh, perfectly measured that. Vitz. Oh, that's nice. Chance to play it in. And that has been cleared. And that's been won straight back. Purring through the game. Ekitike! And it's played forward. Reinders. Nico Gonzalez. Ruben Diaz. Matheus Nunes. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Reinders' cross. Too much distance on that. And here's Vitz. Now it's McAllister. Over to the left. Ruben Diaz gets it away. Foden forwards and with intent. Gravenberg. Ruben Diaz attempts a clearance. And that'll be a goal kick. Quality ball. Foden, Matheus Nunes, Bernardo Silva, Ruben Diaz, nicely aimed pass. Alisson, long ball by the goalkeeper. Matheus Nunes, Foden. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Moved on forwards. And it's McAllister. McAllister. Ekitike! denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Matches Nunes getting this one clear. KYRGYZ. Bernardo Silva. Nico Gonzalez. Matches Nunes. Reinders. That's really well manoeuvred. Gravenberg. And it's McAllister. Jones shifted upfield. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nico Gonzalez. Aim forwards. Vardiol wins the duel this time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that is out of play. Gravenberg. Gomez. Oh, that's neat. Nice interception, well timed. He's had a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. KYRGYZ. And it's Jones. KYRGYZ. Oh, it's played into the area. And that is going out for a goal kick. Ruben Dias, gently done. Vitz. Haaland. Thinks one through. It's goal kick.
Ekitike really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vardiol forwards and with intent. Doku on a charge down the left. Oh, that's well done, really robust. KYRGYZ now looking to orchestrate a counter. McAllister, and it's played forward. And it's Reinders. Doku. He is just caressing the ball. No way through, so back it comes. And they can counter here. He has found the way through. KYRGYZ. Cleared away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's really well manoeuvred. Ruben Dias shifted upfield. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, they could break here. Ruben Dias. Aim forwards. And here's Isak. He's beaten the last man.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Bernardo Silva moved on forwards. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Doku. Reinders. And here's Doku.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chiesa. Now he's got space here. Foden. Nico Gonzalez. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Konate. Jones. Van Dijk. Oh, good-looking ball. Matches Nunes. Cuts out the pass. Vardiol. Doku. O'Reilly. O'Reilly forwards and with intent. And back to the goalkeeper. Gravenberg. Van Dijk. And it's played forward. And it's Wirtz. Gonzalez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Matches Nunes. Now, what's he got in mind? McAllister. Chiesa. And here's Isak.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
O'Reilly. Nico Gonzalez. Ruben Dias. Now it's Foden. And it's Nunez. And here's Haaland. Nice physical challenge. Alisson sends that a long way. Vardiol. Doku looks to get on the end of this. Jones laid up towards the front line. Vardiol. O'Reilly. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Long ball looking to counter. Gravenberg. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ruben Dias shifted upfield. And here's Isak. He's found a way through. Ruben Dias, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Foden. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Foden. Good take, and is he in?
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Reinders. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's McAllister, and here's Isak, and he's away. Oh, whistle's gone, now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone for the shots. Konate finds himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bernardo Silva. Nico Gonzalez. And here's Nunes. Chiesa can get it clear. And it's Reinders. Proves too strong. Now it's Isak. Jones. Isak. Isak. KYRGYZ. McAllister, played out towards the right wing. Frimpong, now here's the delivery. Konate have it back and can go again. Jones, aim forwards. Doku. Vardiol, gently done. Bernardo Silva, and it's O'Reilly. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Bernardo, and Bernardo Silva! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, what a stunning save, absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Doku. Now it's Bernardo. And the shot! He's scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Things starting to look very comfortable. Van Dijk. Frimpong is onto it in a flash. Chiesa. Wirtz. KYRGYZ. And here's Isak. Isak! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Chiesa. Isak. Now it's Foden. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. Now he's off and running. That could spell trouble. Chiesa, and he welcomes it in. That has been cut short. Chiesa is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bernardo Silva. Nico Gonzalez. Doku. Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. Gravenberg. Van Dijk. Jones. KYRGYZ. Van Dijk, and he goes cross-field. And it's Frimpong. Chiesa. Frimpong. And here's McAllister. Jones. Chiesa laid out to the left flank. Nicely shaped cross. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Wirtz! Oh, should have put that away. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Doku has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. That has been knocked clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. In again.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Moved on forwards. On time, excellent interception. Vardiol. Nico Gonzalez. Now it's Doku.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And here's Doku. Doku tries a cross. Van Dijk getting this one clear. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Frimpong. Chiesa. Shot a goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Frimpong aim forwards. O'Reilly. And it's played forward. Nico Gonzalez. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking to break at pace. Matheus Nunes. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Ruben Dias. That's really well manoeuvred. Matheus Nunes. Foden in acres of space out wide. Matheus Nunes. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Nunes. And here's Haaland! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gakpo. Gakpo! Keeper gets just about enough of it. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. And it's Robertson. Gakpo knocks it out wide. And can he finish it? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Haaland. Now it's Foden. Now that's well seen too. Nico Gonzalez. Reinders. Nouri. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Doku. Doku! Carries far too far and out of play. He is through here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And it's Gravenberch. Frimpong crosses it in. Muscular approach does pay off here. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Matches Nunes does really well to win the ball there. Gakpo. Jones. Vardiol. Ruben Dias. Nouri. Vardiol. Ruben Dias. Oh, this looks sharp. Bernardo Silva. Matches Nunes. Forwards and with intent. Gakpo. Gravenberch. Frimpong. Frimpong shifted. Shapes to shoot! Donnarumma sends that a long way. Isaac. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Doku. Haaland. Robertson cuts it out. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I suppose they might admit to not having the best 90 minutes of possession with the ball, but they were